Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Steam Shame Sundays.
I am excited to be here. This is Matt, our host, and I am your co-host, Jonathan.
Yeah, today we're going to be checking out a virus named Tom, or as we like to refer to it. Wait, what was the name that we came up
I
with
have
last week?
no freaking clue. It was
We'll
just
have to
some
check the
random
comments.
fantasy name, and we're playing like the most science fiction video game probably in your pile.
Yeah,
Very, very
the
fitting.
conceit of the show, if you're joining us for the first time, is that at the end of every previous episode, we come up with a extremely random way to select a game from my Steam Shame list. In other words, a list of games that I've somehow acquired, maybe through a humble bundle or purchased on a whim on Steam, but never played. And in the last episode, we pulled up a random Dungeons and Dragons character name generator and matched that name to the video game whose name sounded most similar to it. And
Yeah,
that was a virus named Tom, like Avery
I don't
Verlin or
even
something.
know. Yeah, I think we should farm this out to the comment section. I'm sure we'll get some crazy comments
Yeah, if you have
for
a
how we.
crazy idea on how we should select which game to play from the nearly 200 shameful games on my list,
We
fire
will
away.
promise you this: if it is feasible, not like just totally insane to get the components for this randomization scheme. Like we're not gonna like get a canary in here for a Rube Goldberg machine with like a bowling ball that
Or
rolls down.
charter a plane and then
Yeah.
skydive out of it into a random city in California and try and find a way to make it back home with your bus fare and see what the ticket says when you arrive. No, nothing
But
like that.
within reason, or maybe just outside of the bounds of reason, we will do your idea.
A virus named Tom. Let's check it out on the start page. What do you know about this game?
I know that it is a puzzle game in a Jetsons-like setting,
Oh yeah, that's right. We can
and
take a look at some of these screenshots.
oh, maybe I'm wrong. It's saying action here, but no, I just look at the screenshots and I'm like, this looks like Pipe Dreams, which was like pre-installed
Yeah,
on every
yeah.
Windows 98 machine, and you'd be like an intern somewhere and you'd be like playing it. So this just like seems like these
Meets this
sci-fi.
Jetsons look.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, it's a puzzle. It's got clearly they're emphasizing some amount of storytelling.
Who's the developer? Is it anyone we've ever heard of?
It says action indie strategy. Let's see. 65 Metacritic is what we're signing up for.
All right, well, I can't play it because I'm a total
Misfits
Metacritic snob.
Attic. Misfits Attic. And it says check it out in big picture. It's controller enabled. I've actually set up the controller, so we'll be playing it. Um, and it costs $9.99 if you wanted to buy it.
Why do you own
So
this?
there you go. What do you say? Should we dive in?
Yes. I
Why
won't
do
be
I even
despised.
bother
I'm a
owning
I'm a
something with
review
such an
snob, but
appalling Metacritic?
let this change my mind.
Okay, well, we shouldn't watch the trailer then if you're a review snob. I'll just freeze frame it on robot dogs and we'll see what that's all
I
about.
mean, that seems like a winner to me. Those critics don't know what they're talking about.
All right, well, I'm going to tab over here. Boom, boom. Check out the speed and efficiency of that. I even
Wow.
muted the music
Wow.
volume. You know, a lesser podcast would have had to pause and quickly change. Oh my God, is
But
my
instead,
Xbox
we'll make
controller
you
dead?
watch us
My
go through all the
Xbox controller is dead.
configurations.
I I was literally just bragging about how prepared we were, and the controller batteries
Slow
just died
clap.
on me.
Slow clap.
You know what? I don't think we should interrupt the podcast, though, because that would be strictly amateur, as I just alluded to. So why don't you go and just vamp, and I'm going to grab some batteries. So,
I'm vamping, man. I don't know how I'm going to entertain these people while you're doing this. Okay, audience, while he's away, a few things you should know. Oh no, actually, he's pretty awesome. I don't want to troll him in his way. He's not the best League of Legends player, I'll say that. He has heart. We'll put it that way.
I do have heart. See, my problem with League of Legends is I don't have the patience for it. You're like, just wait and only get the last hit, and don't make the lane advance. And I'm
You do
like,
have
well,
to be
that's
patient.
that's boring. I want to kill all the things. That's my goal in this
Well,
game.
I feel like I mean, disclaimer: I work at Riot, so I'm predisposed to like the game. But people forget what like original Dota was like. If you think League of Legends is hardcore, you truly have forgotten how hardcore that game was.
We should
Like, you
do
had to last hit your own minions to make sure that your opponent couldn't get the kills. Anyway.
I love League of Legends, actually. I really enjoy playing it with you, but I'm fully aware of my skill range, which is to say much lower than the other 4 poor souls that are stuck playing with me when I play with you. But we should check out.
Did I vamp? Oh yeah, I vamped.
We should check out League of Legends someday for Steam Shame Sundays. I mean, it's shameful that I haven't made it to level 30 yet. So.
I don't think we're on Steam.
That's a good point. Okay, let's go back, and here's the main menu. A virus named Tom. Oh, there's co-op.
Oh wow.
And versus.
I'm never gonna own this game though, unless you win me over. So.
Look at all these extras, themes and skins. Oh, I can unlock the Winter Wonderland theme.
I think that's DLC.
Oh, downloaded for free though. Alright, I'll skip it.
Do you love like looking at the menus before you even play a game?
I always do that. Do you ever do that?
No,
or are you just
well,
like,
I mean, I am traumatized because early in my career I had to do QA on all the menus for Rock Band 1. So
Fun.
now I skip through menus as fast as possible. I've seen enough for a lifetime.
There was an achievement for exploring the menus in one of the Tim Schafer games. Or no, maybe it was Ron Gilmore. What was the Thong of Virtue?
Just like those guys.
Death Spank, yeah. There was an achievement for exploring the menu. So, anyways, A Virus Named Tom, the 65 Metacritic game that I think looks really appealing, and Jonathan is predisposed to hate.
I'm inclined to agree based on the art style that it's got something unique going.
Well, here we are, single-player story.
Everything was wonderful. I was creating the future. Metal dogs that didn't poop. I even cured walking. Then I invented Globotron, which would destroy anyone found walking. That's when it happened. Megatech. Crazy, they said. How is that even profitable, they said. And that's when they fired me. Me.
This is right up my alley.
Me, the inventor of their precious city. Their precious city. Well, I have one last invention for them. Oh, I know they'll love him. I call him Tom.
I like it. I'm bought in.
So mad scientist booted out because he's, you know, he's not a capitalist.
And he also cured walking.
Yeah. That makes so little sense. Okay, so he's going back and destroying all of his old inventions.
Should I go ahead and infect?
I think you got to.
Infection from out here, okay. Reconfigure circuitry. Move along the grid lines. Okay. Hold A to rotate it, okay. And the virus spreads.
This is pipe dreams.
It's also how computer programming works. I don't know if you know anything about programming or making a virus, but it's literally exactly like this.
Man, someone should tell the Java guys that.
Oh, dude, I rocked it.
I can't believe you got a gold, man. Wow.
Oh, I see. We're assembling a dog here.
We're infecting all of it.
Ah, let's go to Realm 2 here.
Okay,
How will I ever be able to solve this? Wait, where am I actually trying to go? Where's my endgame here? I mean, I see some things that I can do, but I don't see my endgame.
I guess you need to infect the whole thing. That's what you're looking for. Oh, I see. Okay. Good.
Oh.
Done.
Only a silver. I wonder if it's speed or accuracy. It kind of feels like speed.
I think. No, it's speed. High score XP.
Antivirus.
This is a pretty advanced dog. Oh, so this must be the action thing. It's like you're under pressure, things are attacking you while you're solving the puzzle.
Less dilly-dallying, more infecting.
Okay, so they have a timer.
It's loosely Tron-inspired.
Yeah, I
cool.
feel like there's like some very B-grade Daft Punk music going on.
Oh, womp womp. I did it again.
Man, you're getting owned.
Still silver, though.
Well done, well done.
Alright, I'm already bored of this. I'm gonna need to introduce something new, cool, here fast.
I can't lie to you, yeah. Well, at least in pipe dreams too, there was like the urgency that the water would overflow the pipes. Like there was a kind of a natural time constraint. You didn't need this like artificial time bar, life bar hybrid in the top. The seals like they took something that already worked and messed it up.
Yeah, that's
and they also took something that was, you know, free. So, and they're charging $10 for it.
Yeah, $10 is an interesting decision.
Like,
Also,
a flash game on the internet.
with a cool art style.
Is it cool? I mean, like, the cinematic thing had a unique stylized thing, but this is just like so green and ugly and monochromatic. I don't know. But keep in mind, I haven't read any of the reviews, so I don't know if I'm agreeing with them or not.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
No, I mean, it is hard to make a video game. I fully sympathize with that. There is some cool stuff going on. Well, yeah, we'll try to find the cool stuff here.
I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out how to connect this. Why am I so bad at this?
Here's the thing, like, I don't agree, though, with the design choice of, like, messing with these, like, action things, like avoiding the drones, when you're trying to solve a puzzle. Like, in a similar way to Gianna Sisters, where they made you want to move fast, but really you had to slow down and solve puzzles. It's like, this is distracting you, your brain, as you're trying to solve a puzzle. Maybe it's challenging, but I don't know if it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I cannot figure out how to connect this one little tool up here. Also, I wish it was possible to get a, you know, like a 1-star, like, oh, you got almost everything. So just forget about it.
Yeah, it's oddly hard
Go
to do
on.
it that way.
How am I supposed to deal with this little tool?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like these things. I'm here. I'm not even having to dodge, right? I can just simply see the board, and I have not come to any insightful analysis. Well, I'll say this. I think this hook. Never mind. You have a skip. Oh, you didn't run it yet.
Gotta retry, I guess.
So, this may be a easy game Sunday first, but if we're really not getting into what do we do?
Hey, do we just...
For a short episode?
Or just claim victory and move forward? Be like, well, we tried it. I think we should at least complete the one little dog. I mean, we gotta...
Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine.
But I cannot figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I guess the point of this whole show, I mean, the listeners will tell us, is to give... We are giving time to games that they probably realistically will never give time, but they own.
Yeah.
To see if it's worth it. And we may change their mind on a few games that, you know, they got from a humble bundle, and they never wanted to, or were gonna try. Now it's worth it. Game not currently fitting in that category. Okay, so if I may be a backseat driver, you see there's a piece that's vertical next to a whole bunch of green.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to point that into the circle thing.
This is the piece that I can't figure out. This one right here.
Well, that we'll worry about in just a little bit.
No, I can get everything else.
Oh, you can?
I think so. I did on the previous playthrough.
Well, anyway, what I was going to say is, oh, well, damn it, that triangle thing. Yeah, I think you need to move that triangle thing. Oh, never mind, you got that.
I just can't figure out how to get this fool up here.
Well, you definitely can do it if you move that circle that's underneath it to face up.
Oh.
Okay, good. Now you just need to connect the last part. So if you make that circle face up...
I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, if you make this circle up here, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. There you
Ooh,
go.
seconds to spare. Okay, well that was horrible.
Yeah.
Really steep difficulty ramp too.
Right, you
Well,
got
we've
the
infected
dog.
the pet of tomorrow.
What's it gonna do?
Sit! Speak! Yay! Roll over!
Out of stock.
Good reference to that pop song
Yeah, the dog days are over.
by Florence and the Machine. Oh, it's really not a pop song. Sorry to any music fans out there.
Alright, let's see where this one takes us.
This
This
seems like
guy's
a
got a
really
lot
petty
going on.
motivation to destroy the world.
Alright, this one has 10 steps. See if there's anything interesting. I feel like it's a reasonably good art director and narrative designer. But the gameplay design is just...
Yeah,
lacking.
the thing that you're actually going to be doing. Oh, so it's like you can't see the pieces until you interact with them?
funny.
I guess I can see the co-op here, because like you could solve the puzzles so much faster. Oh, that's annoying. They go back to that state.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do.
That's horrible. Who designed this? They designed it for frustration. You know, it reminds me of like a shareware game from the 90s. I'm sorry. I think 65 is already too high.
Yeah, it is a little annoying. It's exactly, it's shareware. I get it.
65 is 5 away from 70. You know, which I think is a solid game.
Co-op story. I don't
Well, and
know
what's sad is they built such an elaborate like game with multiplayer and co-op around it.
I'm gonna play as 2 players and just see what happens.
You have to understand, everything was wonderful. I was creating
Okay, we have to watch this again.
future.
Is it literally the exact same thing?
Yeah. Maybe they didn't work too hard.
Wow, this is interesting. They have
So, I
not
think
changed
it's
it at all.
You're solving at the same time.
I mean, I guess that's good because it can help you get high scores. Oh, and you can't skip the oh, you can. I have to press X, though. You can only skip the tutorial if you know how to read. Damn it.
Oh. Catch 22.
And then I can use this guy.
Nice batteries, bro.
And it's batteries, bro. Maybe it's a sign.
I think the sign for me came long ago. I mean, I don't mean to be impatient. I really don't.
And what does versus battle do? Just to see. Drop a glitch, grind a line. Oh, this is kind of interesting. My keyboard doesn't actually look like that, but that's okay. Oh, is this Bomberman?
Yeah, looks like Bomberman. Well, we could look at the tutorial.
With like a little bit of go.
Yeah.
Oh, and now they're locked. Drop a glitch. It's called a bomb because it explodes.
Alright, and you can steal.
Now kill each other and have fun.
I feel like you're gonna win. It's like this other guy's not even in the game.
Wow, I just used all of them. Okay. Well, that was...
That was your entire allotment.
Yeah. Alright, and I can actually control both of them, just not effectively.
There you go again. Did you blow yourself up?
Not strict. Yeah, I did. I don't really... Oh, you only, like, get points if you connect it to this thing? I guess.
Like, I'm not saying no one would enjoy this game. Like, I guess the 65 is pretty accurate if you're just, like, a die-hard puzzle solver. Like, you love solving puzzles. That is your... Like, I'm willing to play much more mediocre card games than most people because I love card games.
Player 2 is the supreme virus.
I don't know, though. I also feel like the Matrix font and all this green is giving me a headache.
Well, should we take a look at how much the DLC costs?
It is free, I think. It's like, it's just a different skin. Oh, man, I'm yawning.
No, $2.99 for the soundtrack. Winter Wonderland. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a game. Have we reached critical mass for the podcast?
This is good, actually. I feel like, you know, it's like early on in when they, like, first had basketball or whatever, they had to, like, you know, determine what the rules were for certain things that had never happened before, right? So this is the first Theme Shame Sunday where, well, I don't know, you tell me, but I feel like we're both like, this game, man, it's probably not worth our time.
Yep.
What do we do?
Well, let's see, what do I have installed? Maybe we can do like a special bonus round where we find a game that is very similar to a virus named Tom and play it. Oh, I have an idea. I can look up, what was that game called? Pipe Dreams Flash?
Pipe Dreams. Oh my god. Yes. Let us play Pipe Dreams. See if it's better than a virus. I'm sorry to the developers of this game. Pipe Mania, yep. Lucasfilm Games. Wow. So there's like a bunch of crappy Flash Arcade from 2006.
Play now.
Yeah.
Game is loading.
Like, it's just from a horrible Flash game site. I feel like the developers are going to think we're trolling them. We're not. We're not.
No, there was some really I laughed at the opening cutscene. I liked the
We're questioning the gameplay choices.
Pipe Mania. Add free games to your website.
This is not
Click
the
to add
original.
more free games. Start. Spaces rotate and enter is next pipe.
This is definitely not the original. This is a crappy version of it.
But you definitely can see the resemblance.
Yeah, I guess it's verifying my... Wow, the ooze is coming out extremely slowly.
Slash, is it even coming out at all?
So this version has screwed it up slightly. There was always that lingering fear.
Oh no. Oh, good, you can replace. Wow, this is like somebody's computer science 101 project that I've stumbled upon, I think.
Even that I would be like, you have some work to do, buddy.
But yeah, verifiably, a virus named Tom is better than at least one crappy Pipe Mania Flash prototype.
2006 Flash game on an unknown corner of the internet. Yeah, and the sad part is no one's tweeted about it. No one.
Oh, I failed. Oh, but I can watch a replay.
It didn't even come out of the side that has the spigot.
Yeah, oh, I guess that's a drain.
I'm done with this too.
I guess it just turns out that Pipe Mania was not a very fun game, so remaking Pipe Mania for a modern audience is maybe not a great idea.
Well, I think we can wrap and do, short episodes sometimes and just keep the focus on the game. And, maybe if we feel like we're releasing like a really unsatisfying one, we'll release a couple in a weekend or something like that. so that you have more to watch. Or we can like bundle them all together in the like episode, the shameful Steam Shame Sunday. All the games that we
could not commit to spending more than 20 minutes on.
Yeah, that we could
This
not.
guy's getting
soldier
a
on.
delete local content treatment.
Oh, there you go. We should have. You know what? There should be a ceremony around that in the future.
That's true.
Or, I don't know if it's like a gun salute or whatever.
All right, well, help me think about how we're going to select our next one.
Well, I mean, I feel like we generated a fantasy name and it led us astray. So why don't I generate like a sci-fi cyberpunk name and see if it leads us in a better direction?
Maybe it'll take us to a fantasy game.
That would be ironic. Okay.
Enter it some parameters. You know, like let's do some.
All right, so I have a
here.
choice. I can choose between cyberpunk, space, or the Serenity, Star Trek, Star Wars, or miscellany universe. I think the choice is obvious.
Miscellany, right?
Oh, all right. So miscellany.
Which one were you going?
Avatar, Babylon 5, Crest of the Stars, and Pern, which I've never heard of Pern.
Is it going to be one of those four at random, or is it asking you to
No.
choose?
Like we have Navi male names, Navi female names.
Let's go with a Navi name. I like that.
Male or female. Also, it's sad that people are doing Avatar roleplay. Not to look down on a corner of the internet, but I look down on that. Navi,
all right. Navi male.
Navi male. Okay. Oh my god. It's so dirty. Swatu. Swatu. S-W-A-W-T-U. It just sounds bad when you say it.
Swatu.
Swatu.
All right, well, it sort of sounds like Swotor. All right, let's see. Swatu. What do I have with an S? I'm going to lean forward here and check.
An S or a W.
Nothing jumps out at me yet. Let's see. Swatu. Sid Meier's? No. Shatter? But that looks very similar to the one we just played. Shank. Okay, what else we got? S. Swatu.
If we can find an S that's fantasy
Swatu
big.
sort of sounds like World of Goo, in a way.
Yeah, I'd go for that because it has a W.
Or we can go with... P.
I played World of Goo, but I do like it.
I actually have two, but not on this platform. Swatu.
How about Space Chem?
Space Chem, but that's very similar to the one we just played.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's like a surprisingly popular indie genre, considering how generally unfun I found it to be. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, KOTOR.
Strike Suit Zero.
What's that? We might need to come up with another way. There's nothing.
Yeah, this is not breaking it. This is not breaking it.
Let's go back to a random number system. It's more definitive.
Yeah, I like it.
Why don't we look at let's look at yesterday's or last week's Powerball number.
Yes. Okay.
In your zip code. You don't need to disclose your zip code, but type it in there and see what the Powerball number was, and we'll count down from the top there.
Okay. Last week's Powerball number was 8.
Just 8?
12, 18,
Okay.
55, 57.
But the Powerball number is always the last one, right?
Yes, so 57.
Okay, so I'm just going to count down 57.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Rush.
All right.
Yeah, this looks suitably Steam Shame worthy. Let's take a look at the store page.
I have. I'll tell you something. I have no expectations about this game.
From the creators of
Just make it a
Toki Tori.
twofer? Should we just do it?
No.
See if we can redeem ourselves in part 2. Because this is another puzzle game, so we can just release this episode as puzzle games we hate.
We don't know that we hate this yet.
No, we don't know. I have no pre.
I am predisposed to dislike it based on how.
Damn colorful.
This
Play
one's a
now,
73.
man.
All right.
Do
Okay.
you have it installed?
Apparently I do. Why? Why do I have this
Why?
installed?
How many gigabytes do you have on that thing, dude?
More to the point, how many random games have I installed? This isn't going to be broadcasting yet. Option. Really wish that there was a way to make this music have a lower volume. Because that is really in your face right now.
It's like you have to be throwing like a house French, and you need like a French DJ in the back who just nods at you.
You know, I love the music, but we're not going to be able to play the game and talk about it with it on,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry to say. I could actually pull up Pandora and do French House DJ as just a background.
I just
All right.
feel like the French are into house music for some reason. I don't know. That's probably not.
Welcome. Look, it knows my name. It's greeting me. All
Very,
right.
very creepy.
We have prepared some really challenging puzzles. Let's start with the tutorial. That sounds counterproductive.
Wow, that's challenging.
Are you ready for the tutorial?
Okay, so design, to take the Gamma Sutra column, bad designer, no Twinkie, wall of text as first thing you say, or show to the person. It's a game, for goodness sake. You can have them do something.
Go that way. Check.
Let's just get all the puzzle games we get out of the way today.
It's like a little bit of Lemmings. So.
Congratulations.
Oh, because the blocks do whatever. Like
Yeah.
they follow the command. Okay, so that wasn't challenging. So Alright, so there's a fundamental truth of the game that they hid in a wall of text that everyone is going to skip right past.
Which is how to rotate the camera.
No, but also like how blocks behave, like their AI behavior. So they said, basically, a block will go to the right every time it hits a wall.
Oh, there's a little hole there. There's a hole there. I've found the hole. Okay, so I'm going to want to move you here. What do you say about that?
So that's what I would have done. It's gonna hit, go right, boom.
You win.
Have you played that game Toki Tori that they referred to?
No.
Me neither.
People like it though.
Yeah, that one's a bit more well known. Do you need to go? The police are pulling up. Let's see what happens if I harder.
Oh my god, 2 blocks, what's gonna happen?
They kissed.
Ah! Okay, what is happening?
That did not help at all. That just brought him into gridlock. Okay. What if I put that there?
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Is that why this is called
Congratulations.
Rush?
I don't know. Split sign is complex. It will alternate. You know, I think I'm gonna be able to master this. Let's see.
So yeah, it'll route 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. You can auto-tune that if you want.
You win.
I will.
I probably should.
It might add some actual excitement to this game. Oh, slammed.
So it turns out there's a reason why a lot of Steam shame games don't
Yeah,
get
I
played.
think we should address head on that, like, we are doing a public service by going through the dregs. Not the dregs, but, like, I assume the people watching the show will have a perspective similar to ours, right?
Yeah.
Like, Mari said,
Congratulations.
you love puzzles. These are your games. But I wonder, like, if the puzzle-loving crowd really exists on Steam.
There are people who really love puzzle games. My friend Matt, who podcasts with me sometimes, loves the challenge of a puzzle game. For me, though, the problem, like, this puzzle game is much better than some of the other ones we've been playing because it doesn't force you to be playing an action game and a puzzle game at the same time.
No, and that, I mean, is one huge game design faux pas that a virus named Tom does. What's going on here? What do those things do? They're like turbos?
I don't know. Oh, can I switch which one I'm selecting? Yeah, I can. Alright, let's see what they do.
Yeah. Roll the dice.
Oh, it's a conveyor belt, so they don't cause it to change directions. They just... See, if this were Portal, they wouldn't have a wall of text explaining it to you. They just let you fail a whole bunch of times until you figured it out. And what's the problem with that? Just do that. That's fun. I mean, failing is fun if it leads to mastery, you know? Like,
Exactly.
feeling like you accomplished
Oh, dude, you're a philosopher.
yeah.
Failing is fun if it leads to mastery. I think that's one of the hallmarks of a great game.
I love that you can change the difficulty from the menu, and they prompt that after the tutorial. Was that tutorial too challenging? You know what? It was. Let's go to the main menu. Settings. I don't know where I can change the difficulty from the main menu, actually. What? Did I just quit on accident?
It's for the best.
Alright, I'm going to load up one more level and see what a non-tutorial level is like.
We gotta keep this one for, you know, some theme show.
Yeah, do you think that we should actually, based on the horrors of this, select one ourselves for the next one?
Yeah, oh, yes,
Maybe
yes.
random chance.
I think that's a perfect policy. If we encounter, like, the horrible show or we just can't win with random,
then we get to
pick
pick a
one
good one.
next.
Okay.
And that way we can balance it out for our own sanity.
Let's try a bonus level. Really unique bonus levels. Would you like to join the official
What does
Rush
that
game
even
group?
mean?
Oh, it's going to push me into Steam and ask me to join a Steam community. Wow, it's got 35,000 members. This is like some early Facebook games, like
Yeah,
invite
exactly. I
5
was just
friends
thinking about it.
to-
It's like Farmville like wants you to like it or whatever.
Like our Facebook page, join our Steam group, and then we will let
And
you
you have
get all
2
these
friends
cool
in there.
levels.
You have 2
So
friends. in
funny.
there.
Well, I did, so come on. Black hole.
This
Shrink
is gonna be
roll.
really hard and probably have like a lot of advanced mechanics in it. Oh well.
Well, let's just press play and see what happens. Huh. You know, I really thought that was gonna work.
No solving whatsoever. Just
Alright, well, you
Love
can
of the
go
game. love of the game.
there and there. That doesn't seem too challenging. What about you? You can go there, and then there. And then, oh, I see how this gets challenging, because they're going to hit each other. And we don't want that. So instead... Oh, and they're sending them out. Look, they're sending them out one that way, one that way, one that way. Okay. Well, this was a really fun game, so we should stop playing now.
Yeah.
Oh, it won't let you keep playing the sim even though you've lost to see if you're right about half of it. That's annoying.
Oh, interesting.
Wanted to
It's like
see
the
if I was...
moment of failure.
Oh, and there's hints available. I wonder if you have to buy them.
That will be $15.
Oh, you can turn them on or off. It started telling me where I need to place a thing.
Pause.
Pause. Exit. Okay.
Quitting.
Well, I would say this is probably not as bad as Virus Named Tom. I think it deserves a higher Metascore because this is pure puzzle, and if you're really in the mood for a mindfuck, then just go for it. Dig in. Seems like there's a lot of stuff to offer here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're, really into French house music.
If you're into this odd combination, yeah.
I'm cutting you off.
Man, pulling my vibe here.
All right, all games. Actually, let's just look at the installed ones because I
I
probably
have a
installed
vote.
the ones I wanted to play.
I have
What's
a
your vote?
Banner Saga.
Oh, I kind of wanted to play Banner Saga.
Yeah, so did I.
Is that
That's
is that
what I
Steam
thought.
worthy? It's pretty new though. I don't know. Let me give you some options.
It's
Banner
not
Saga's on the
shameful.
table.
It's actually probably really good.
Gone Home looks really good.
Played it.
and
It's
I haven't played it.
amazing.
I am Alive. This one looked interesting.
Have not played it. Would love
It's
to
like
see it.
after the earthquake and it's had the weird energy mechanic. Outlast I've been really enjoying, but I have played it. So Papers, Please. You played that one?
Played that.
It's
Pretty
shameful
excellent.
that I haven't played that one. I don't know. The Receiver. Stanley Parable was good. All right, so I'm leaning towards I Am Alive or Banner Saga, but I'm nervous that Banner Saga is not fit in with the spirit of the game, which
Yeah,
is
'cause mean it's like,
can
it's
you play it in an hour and make a judgment on it and tell people whether they should play it or not? Because I feel like with Banner Saga, you're just gonna wanna. What else do I
kind
have
of like
installed?
really dig into? I mean, there are
Surgeon
also like
Simulator was
really
interesting.
deep cuts, like To the Moon. I've heard.
Oh
it's
yeah,
good.
I have To the Moon on here. We could try that one.
Yeah, like To the
Or
Moon.
Dear Esther.
Dear Esther, I've played. It is pretty interesting. It definitely is one of those games that's hard to make a call on. You're kind of like love it or hate it. To the Moon was made in like RPG Maker.
Yeah.
It has like horrible graphics, but an amazing story. One has been led to believe.
Reyes, Papa and Yo. Have you heard of Papa and Yo?
Papa and Yo, that's another interesting one. Contentious.
But that's good. To the Moon, there it is. Grandpa's Leftovers. I don't know about that one. Tiny and Big is an interesting call. I heard it got some buzz, but I haven't played it. All right, what's your top three? You narrow it to three, and I'll pick the winner.
To the Moon, Banner Saga, and I'm just looking at the stuff you have installed here. Wonderful End of the World. That seems interesting. And I Am Alive. That's great. Those three.
Well, if it's between those three, I'm going to nominate I Am Alive.
Let's do it.
I'm
Sounds
going
like
to
a
pull
good
up the
one.
store page real fast and make sure it's not at 60 Metacritic, because I know how you feel about that.
I mean,
And-
if it's in a 60 Metacritic, we'll still play.
Oh, good. 66. Maybe we shouldn't do this one. All right, watch the trailer, and then you tell me between I Am Alive or To the Moon. Here's the trailer.
Oh man, Ubisoft! I remember this. The game had so much buzz.
You thought you were alone. Abandoned.
This is interesting. Like, these are the 66 Metacritics that I want to experience.
Yeah, I remember it got some buzz. Like, it was on the show floor at E3.
Yeah. Like, these are the 66 Metacritics where we can talk about why it went wrong. We probably only need that hour to, realize that it's not worth playing past the first hour, but we can, like, see the potential that it had.
Yep. All right, I'm in.
Cool.
Join us next week for I Am Alive, and we will
Yes.
see if the game
And more
is...
of my pretentious, outright dismissal of developers' hard work. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe
Well, I mean-
I'm speaking the truth that people are thinking while they're watching this.
A lot of people go from being game critics to being game makers. It's less common for people to go from being game makers to being game critics, and I think the reason for that is once you start to understand how much work and how much heart and soul and blood, sweat, and tears goes into making a game, it's hard to be critical of a game, even a game that is downright bad.
Exactly. I mean, like, you and I both work in the games industry. Without going into specifics, like, you'd be shocked by how hard the easiest things that people take for granted are to develop. So, to a certain extent, I get that. So, yes, of course, easier to be critical. That said, I'm just sharing my own personal perspective, so I'm not ashamed about that. Like, I would not play either of those games. I'm happy that I could check them off my list now and I don't have to buy them.
Yep. Yeah, so far the only one that has tempted me a little bit is Twisted Sister. No. Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams.
Really, I was much more tempted by Frozen
Synapse.
That's a game that I would have never that's a game that I think epitomizes what that show is about. This show is about. Like, I would have never waited through the tutorial and learned the mechanics, And now that I've actually seen it, I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, we should give it a try together sometime. Play some more multiplayer.
I'm looking forward to racking up another win. No.
All right. Well, I will see you next Sunday on Steam Shame Sundays when we play I Am Alive.
Yes, and we will think about what to do with these non-winning games. There's got to be an amusing thing that we could do with them.
I like the 21 gun salute.
Yeah, we could have the fail show where we just cut together the moments of each game where we determine where we've come to the realization we can't play them anymore. It's just 20 minutes of that horrible minute that you realize, oh, this is not a winner.
That sounds like great television. That should be your sales pitch right now. 20 minutes of that horrible minute.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
In marketing.
I will see you next
likewise.
Shameful Sunday.
Okay, talk to you then.
Bye.